Hey boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of New Stuff TV, your home for infotainment for the average consumer. I'm your host Antoine, $10 a square inch Richardson, because today we're going to be taking a look at this Hisense U6QF Fire TV. I feel like this TV could be genuinely appreciated by anybody who's in the market for something inexpensive but still is going to outperform its price point. It's available from 55 inches all the way up to 100-inch screen sizes, but for this particular video we're going to be focusing on the 65-inch variant. So let's just jump into it. The setup is really easy and the homepage is really clean and straightforward, and it's easy to navigate. But for full disclosure, this is my first experience with an actual Fire TV, not just like a plug-in dongle or like a media streaming box that you just plug in the back of your TV. Like seriously, this is a straight up Fire TV. I'm not really sure why Hisense decided to go with Amazon's Fire TV instead of Google TV like they usually do on this one, but so far I'm actually loving the experience. The out of the box picture is actually pretty good. You'll just need to go into the settings and take the motion settings to film or off, and be sure to put it in filmmaker or movie mode as well. They got some deeper settings in there for the more technical person, but we're just gonna keep this video on easy mode because I'm talking to the average person here. Watching my regular shows and stuff on Netflix and Prime looked pretty good, and nothing jumped out at me in a negative way or even made me feel like I was watching a $650 TV. Now I'm saying $650 TV like that's not that much money, because it actually is. I'm just saying that there's TVs of the same size that cost upwards of $4,000, and so I'm just trying to let you know that there's levels to this, bro. Now most TVs actually look pretty good with the lights on and you're just casually watching stuff. It's not until you turn those lights off and try to get immersed into your content that's what's going to separate the men from the boys here. So I watched some Jack Ryan on Prime Video. I know that's a show, it's not a movie, but it kind of qualifies as a movie, right? Anyhow, it looked great. Now I know I said we were going to keep it on easy mode, but I do have one pro tip for you if you want to get a better picture when watching stuff like Jack Ryan. Go into the picture settings, set the local dimming to high, set the peak brightness to medium, and then go into advanced settings, brightness, and then slide that gamma up between 5 and 10, and that should help it look a little bit more contrasty. Now the audio kind of surprised me. To be honest, I wasn't even expecting much because that sales price had me forgetting that this is actually part of Hisense's U series of TVs. But the dialogue was crystal clear and the mid-tones and bass was solid. The TV is also set up to take advantage of Dolby Atmos, and it has a built-in subwoofer. Man, I'm just glad to see that we're in an era where TV manufacturers are just putting more attention into the audio of the TV, man. TV speakers used to be so crappy and now they're just good, especially these Hisense TVs. Now the remote control has a dedicated play, pause, and back and forth buttons, which come in handy when you're watching content on apps, but it also comes in handy when you hook up another device like a Blu-ray player. Now this is something I wish every smart TV had. It has a dedicated live TV button that when you press it, it just goes straight into the live free channels that you have on your TV. So Samsung TV Plus and LG Channels has this, but Google TV doesn't. I just like it because now you can just have a dedicated button and go straight into those live channels and look at the menu versus having to go to the home page or like a dedicated app to get to the stuff. The remote also has a dedicated Amazon Music button. I've never really gotten into Amazon Music before, but it's been kind of nice so far, especially since they display the lyrics on the screen for you. Now I hooked up the PS5 and played some Spider-Man 2 just to see how it could keep up. Now Hisense always keeps the gamer community in mind, so they made the HDMI 3 and 4 capable of 4K 144Hz. Spidey 2 looked gorgeous on this TV and it plays super smooth just like I thought it would, so I'm pretty sure this U6 is going to be capable of taking anything that you throw at it. Now this one's going to be a little bonus for you. When you're not actually watching the TV, Ambient mode can display video instead of just static images. It also has some informational widgets that you can get information from. I just thought that was a nice little touch to add some more life into the ambient mode. So for $650 right now, there ain't really nothing I can be mad at regarding this TV. In fact, it actually exceeded some of my expectations in some departments. Hell, for the price, if you're a sports guy, you could get like 4 of these things and put them together on the wall so you can watch 4 games at the same time if you wanted to. Well guys, every time y'all show up in here, it's a damn good time. But now y'all gotta roll up out of here. But before you go, man, make sure you lean kind of hard on that like button. Keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you.